Jarren Benton, live and fucking direct. Well, you know what? I'm on a B-Shine. And you know what I'm gonna do for the B-Shine? I'm a fucking fan of Inside the Actor Studio. And he goes so in depth. And some of the actors give the most profound shit. I never done a profound interview. My goal for this interview is to be the most profound interview. I'm an 80s baby, so I'll take you back to like the mid 80s, man. I was a little fucking boy, wasn't even in kindergarten. I don't know what the fuck it was, man, but I grew up in Decatur and I grew up in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Both of those are like fucking dual homes. I grew up in Decatur. My grandma had a crib right across from the East Lake MARTA station, Winter Avenue, 266 Winter Avenue. Check this shit out. We were probably like the only fucking family on that block that had cable TV. So you had MTV, we had BET. So as a kid, and it was crazy, I got kids too, so my son is like this shit. Something about, they used to always leave that fucking TV on like MTV. And just being so young, when you're young, you're like a fucking sponge. You just fucking soak up whatever the fuck you can see. Anything you see, you just soak up. You just soak the fuck up and you're like, So seeing those videos, it was Run DMC, seeing the Beastie Boys, even fucking seeing Hall & Oates. Like something about that shit was so mesmerizing to me. But especially when I would watch like Run DMC and BET, their BET was showing like Eric B. and Rakim, then Yo MTV Raps, then BET. It was something about hip hop music, man, that fucking grabbed me at such a young age. I was into sports a little bit. The only thing I ever been into since a fucking child was hip hop, man. Since I was a little fucking child in elementary school, kindergarten, it's just been hip hop, 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 hip hop. That's all it's ever been. It's fucking hip hop, man. And what's crazy, I remember as a child, man, I used to go outside and I would just this was when religion was relevant to me. It's not anymore. I used to go outside as a fucking child and I would be praying my fucking ass off. I still do pray though. So I would be praying my fucking ass off and I'd be like, oh, please God, let me become a big fucking famous rapper. That's all I wanted to be. That's the only aspiration in life that I ever wanted to be. The only reason I had aspirations for other shit is because you sometimes get to a point that when you do music for so long and you don't see the results that you want to see, you start feeling discouraged and you start doubting yourself. So that's the only reason that I ever entertained the opportunity of doing something else. It's because the results that I wanted wasn't coming. Like, I'm a fucking high school dropout. You know why I'm a high school dropout? Because there was times I was in high school, I was like, fuck this high school shit. I'm gonna be a fucking rapper. This shit gonna fucking work for me. I'm gonna be a rapper. And then when you get to high school, holy shit, this fucking 12th grade year, I'm in fucking 10th grade still. Holy shit, I'm not a rapper. And you drop out. Then you're like, you know, fuck that shit. It's gonna happen when I'm fucking 20. 20 come. You're like, holy shit, I'm not a fucking rapper yet. And then, but I never gave up. I never gave up. It was always still the fucking, okay, it's not gonna happen this year. This year's gonna happen. Oh, it didn't happen this year? Next year's gonna happen. Oh, it didn't happen next year? This year. But that's me. I never fucking gave this shit up, man. And when I think of hip hop in Atlanta, I always think of Outkast. Outkast is the fucking epitome. I ain't even gonna say Outkast. I'm gonna say Outkast, the Dungeon fucking family, Goody Mob, any nigga that came from the fucking Dungeon was the epitome of fucking hip hop in Atlanta. So I remember I was young. I was probably like 14. I had a little rap group. It was me, two of the homies. We had a little rap group, and we were fucking around with Rico Wade, who's one of the dudes that fucking started the fucking, the Dungeon family, Outkast, Goody Mob, and everybody else, man. And so we were so like, we had our hopes up and we had this like, these dreams of just being a part of them. And we met him one day and we fucking rapped for him and we had a little relationship going or whatever. And I'll never forget this day, man. We had an interview on a college radio station. We sucked. We were horrible. We're fucking kids. And when we did the interview, we did the interview. Goody Mob had an interview, and fucking Outkast had an interview. And I'm 14. So after the interview, and in Atlanta, Outkast wasn't like fucking Outkast now. Like Outkast now is iconic. Back then, they were like just hometown heroes. So when we did the interview, after the interview, we were all outside. It was me, Andre 3000, Big Boy, CeeLo, T-Mo, Big Gip, Cujo. We were all outside, and we fucking just chilled in front of the fucking place and just freestyle. We was just going in. It was like this. I know that's the most significant moment in hip hop that stood out, because it's like, damn, these dudes, all those dudes are so iconic, and they represent Atlanta. When I think of Atlanta, that's fucking Atlanta, man. The Dungeon family is fucking Atlanta, and the fact that I had the opportunity to just, to me, that's equivalent to motherfucker saying I played with fucking Jimi Hendrix. I played with Janis Joplin. I was fucking there with Jimmy Page. I played, like, to hip hop, that's what that fucking is. Like, man, that's crazy. Like, oh man, my family was they always were like supportive, but it's sort of like, and that's what's crazy. I'm happy it happened like that, because now I'm so in tune to my kids. Like my daughter, I can tell my daughter's finna be like one of the realest fucking artists in the fucking world. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a parent. Like, she's fucking 10 years old now. And the shit she was drawing at like 6, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know how to draw. This is crazy. So I know, and all she do all fucking day is just draw fucking pictures. And it's so fucking crazy. Like, and a friend of mine, we was over at one of my homies' house. She drew a picture, and he called me. He's like, yo, your daughter left her fucking drawings over here. He's like, this shit is fucking crazy. So what I'm saying is that my parents wasn't that in tune to what the fuck they didn't really take the hip hop shit seriously. Like, oh yeah, he wants to do music. Yeah. It was cool. They didn't really understand like the true passion behind it. They just took it as, oh, as a kid, he liked to sing, and then these other fucking kids. But so they supported me, but it was, honestly, I can tell they was just entertaining me, like just saying, oh yeah. But they really didn't fucking pay attention. But I'm saying that shit, and by them not paying attention to it like that, and it's no resentment towards that. I'm just saying it is what it is. By them not paying attention, it made me now look at my kids. Now, the shit that I can see, I can look at my kids and I can be like, yo, I look at my daughter, she's gonna be so fucking real at the art. Like, she's gonna be fucking iconic. And my son, he's young as fuck, but I can, when he hits his niche, I'm gonna be able to fucking tell that, just because of the simple fact I take that shit serious. The biggest challenge is the fact that when you do something for so long, society puts a timeline. Society says, you're 25 years old. What? You're not married? You don't have fucking your shit together? You don't have your fucking, you know what I'm saying? Society puts a timeline on shit, man. How the fuck you go put a timeline on something that's divine? You can't understand. You don't even fuck. You can't even comprehend the mind of God. So how in the fuck can society, put a timeline on what the fuck we supposed to be? So the biggest challenge is dealing with what society rules and dealing with what the divine entity. You don't know the divine entity. It's a faith, it's a belief. So with you not knowing that shit, all you got is just faith. When you put a time limit on your journey, you put that time limit. You fucked yourself up. You did that to yourself. You said, you know what? Fuck the divine entity. Fuck this spiritual journey I'm on. I'm going to say, it's time for me to stop because I'm this fucking age, or society says I should supposed to be here. Fuck that shit, man. The biggest challenge is fucking believing in yourself. The biggest challenge is going within that faith within yourself. Fuck what this fucking world's saying. Fuck the fucking rules that this world and another fucking human being created. Fuck that shit, man. You believe in you, and you believe in that fucking divine force that's within you, man. Fuck everything else. Yo, the most thing I'm proud of right now is the fact that I stuck with it, and I'm able to support my family by doing it.
That's the proudest thing I am, because no bullshit, and I understand this. It was time my family didn't believe in me, you know, and, you know, I wasn't the richest motherfucker. I was barely fucking scraping by. The proudest thing I was doing is to stick with what I believe, is to stick to my belief and the fact that I'm relevant in this, and this is what I want to do, and that shit becoming a reality. You know, I don't want to put a number out there, but I'm bringing home way more fucking money than I ever did slaving for somebody else. I followed my fucking dream, and I followed what the fuck I believe in. And you know what's even crazier? The fact that I did this, it gives me like the thought process for every other fucking dream that I have inside of my head. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm finna follow even more shit. I hate to bring Kanye. Even Kanye West pisses me off sometimes, but I do feel him a lot of the shit he say. Like, you can't marginalize me. Now I believe in other shit I'm about to do, and I'm an independent rapper. I'm not even at the level of even some, but I know this shit finna get crazy, because I don't know. This shit just let me know that, man, all you gotta do is fucking believe in yourself. Like really, like, fuck it, let's go. So that's the greatest accomplishment, man, is the fact that I'm making way more fucking money than I did than fucking tap dancing for some shit that I don't even believe in. The legacy I want to leave behind is I just want to exude positive fucking, did I use that? I want to exude positive energy, man. And when I mean positive energy, it's not the cliche positive energy. What I mean, like, oh yeah, what I mean is just like, just follow your heart, man. Follow what you believe, and don't get caught up in the bullshit, man, of especially, and I say this to artists, and let me say this because I remember I used to have people saying, like, Jarren, when I used to do earlier projects, and they were like, let me give you an example. When I did Freebasing with Kevin Bacon, that project was a fun project. Even though it had a lot of dark shit in it, it was fun. It was depicting a great time. Even though it promoted drug use, even though it promoted murder, and it promoted all types of fucked up shit in that project. But that's what the fuck I wanted to do at the time. That's what I want to leave that legacy of, like, whatever you feel, this is art, man. Don't fucking pigeonhole yourself. Whatever the fuck. Hey, movie directors don't pigeonhole themselves. When Martin Scorsese want to make a picture about gangsters shooting the fuck out of each other and selling drugs and depicting the reality of life, he does that. If he want to do a sappy fucking love story, he does that. If he want to do some intricate, like, next level futuristic shit, he can do that. As a rap artist and musicians, we can do the same fucking thing, man. Don't fuck the rules. Do what the fuck you want to do, man. But make sure you have, like, great intentions behind it. Like, you know, I don't condone murder. I don't condone, like, just being irresponsible. But the feel I was trying to give was just fun, man. And just believe in yourself and fucking go with your heart. I don't mean this as a blanket statement. I mean this is like the fucking realest statement I ever could make. I truly, truly, truly appreciate everybody that supports me and everybody that show me fucking love. Like, that shit is so appreciative, because there was times where I was gonna fucking off myself. So the fact that you motherfuckers believe in me and you support me and you come out to these shows and show us love, like, I don't think you understand. Even though when I say thank you, I truly support it. If I fucking embrace you and I shake your hand and I fucking embrace you in and say thank you for coming out, it's not a blanket shit. It's not like, let me just do this just for the... No, I fucking mean that. So thank every single person for supporting me and for believing in me. And I won't let you down.